do-rag wisdom here, and I want to tell you that we human beings are the dumbest, most arrogant, most dangerous species on this planet. And I'm very happy that nature itself will undermine us every step of the way and overturn our rule over this beleaguered planet. The other day, well actually last night, I watched a very interesting documentary on YouTube about what Earth would look like several million years from now. And let me tell you something, folks. It was for me, I know about this stuff. I read about it. I try to understand it. I was a big fan of Dyson Tyson's Cosmos, which was like a remake of Carl Sagan's Cosmos. And now that I'm speaking about Carl Sagan, so let me add about Carl Sagan's cosmic calendar. Because this idea of plate tectonics, which I was watching this documentary, how the Earth will be several million years from now in relation to plate tectonics. And of course then there's Carl Sagan's cosmic calendar, which of course really puts us in our place. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. Several million years ago, and the Earth is about 3 billion years old, and it has maybe another 4 billion left of life. Several million years ago, planet Earth did not look anything like it does today. The continents, everything was a totally different configuration of what we know today. Thanks to plate tectonics, the continents, the land masses on this planet are always moving and crashing into each other, forming all new configurations. Now the configuration of this planet is probably a couple of million years old, and it won't be the last. As a matter of fact, what they're telling me in this documentary, my beloved New York is going to crash into England. And, a whole different situation. Now, one time we had a continent, according to this documentary, we had a continent on this planet that was called Tangia Prime. And it was a massive supercontinent, included every landmass we now have on this planet. Of course, it's through plate tectonics, the movement of the surface of the Earth, and all the volcanic energy going on within our planet, moving it constantly. So suddenly, we had this huge landmass which split, and what they're saying, of course, is the scientists are saying that eventually, several million years from now, we'll have something called Tangia Ultima, which is the end, the last Tangia. Now, here's an interesting point about this documentary. Anytime the continents were all together, like the tectonics moved them close together, that life on the planet was difficult because there would be extremes of cold and heat. The massive supercontinents caused the kind of climate change which was contrary to anything that could possibly live on this planet. And of course we're heading that way again, because I think what's happening is the continents are moving an inch a year or something like that, according to this documentary. So say another couple million years from now, this planet may not be habitable for human life. I thought we'd be around until at least, maybe a couple more 100 years, 500 years. But the fact is, even if we improve ourselves, become more refined creatures instead of the naked apes that we are, the Earth is going to still reject us because it's going to change, and the configurations of the continents are going to change, and eventually we won't have any life left on this planet. The point is this: the human race is not the be-all, end-all of the planet. The human race is an experiment, one of the many species that has inhabited this planet. And we go back to Carl Sagan's cosmic calendar. Any other species that's been on this planet has been on this planet much longer than we have. The cosmic calendar is divided, of course, into 12 months, and each month on the cosmic calendar is equal to like 3 million years. And if you study the calendar closely, the human race, its entire history, occupies the last 30 seconds or less of December 31st. Nothing. The Roman Empire lasted 500 years. The United States of America is lasting 240 years. And the human race, we don't know about the human race, how long it's going to last, where it's going, what the adventure is going to be. But let me tell you this. We have to stop being so arrogant. Stop being the savage animals that we are that elect morons to run us. The greed and our religious bigotry. I think that the human race should be humbled before it even gets destroyed, so maybe it could save itself. I think that the human race should have an opportunity to look at a star-filled sky. Because, we turn on all our lights in our major cities. You can't see a star-filled sky. I believe every month, every city on this planet should shut off all the lights and let people look up at the sky and understand just what their little tiny, insignificant place is in the universe. Durag wisdom here. Please be safe.